9th of June 2023. Bank Nifty had a somewhat of a crash yesterday. So today it opened around at 44,040. As we can look at the 15-minute chart here, the market opened with a slight gap up, and then it sort of went up and went down and made a candle here, which is like equally shows equal probable for both ends. So we waited for the first candle to close. We got out of the fin nifty trades because we were making some profit, so we booked that at the day starting. Then after the first 15-minute candle, as we can see here, the next candle started, which looked like a little bearish. The sellers were strong at this point of time, so there was a lot of wait there were a lot of indicators, especially the first thing that that had a bad sign, like that had a sign for the market, like the Nifty 50. Yeah, it was in a bearish move, although here the buyers took it up. Like there was like big green candle, a bullish candle, which gave some hope, but the fact that it broke the 18,700 had a strong indication that it might go down further. So, and moreover, the IT stocks, the TCS had a fall. The only support that was sustaining was through HDFC, and that also broke after midday today. It was sustaining, it opened up around, and then it went down, and it got up. So there was some support from the banks, but the IT stocks were down. The reason, which I got to know from the expert, that there had been like a lot of less projects, like banking projects are coming in less, so the IT was down. And sequentially, see, this all has a snowballing effect. Like if IT is down, and because they are not getting new projects from and they get most of the project from the banking sector, and the banking sector is not giving them projects, that means, which ushers that there is a decline in the stock levels, or these are all indicators. But then again, nothing is sacrosanct in the market, so we just reacted to the charts as the day went by. So here there is a bearish candle which took it down, and then the seller, as you can see, that this low was very important. I also marked that it was supposed to break the previous day low, which it didn't break. So there was a chance that the it will go up, because it moved down and then it traced back up, and final the decision candle closed at this level, which is above the previous day low. So then there was a sudden upshift, and again the buyers took it up as they were starting. So yeah, it took it up, and then we observed the candles, and I adjusted my positions accordingly. Like I was a little bearish today, and the call to put sale ratio was around 3:2. Okay, 60/40 rather, to be precise. 60% of call options and 40% of put option. That was the target today. Okay, and that thing we maintained, and mainly after the yesterday's fall today, and especially the fact that yesterday was Bank Nifty expiry and today is Friday, and we are set to start for a new week for Bank Nifty. So the major movements were supposed to be there after like 1:30, when the big players would be in the market. So this upshift also, this big green candle didn't change my bias. So I waited, like, see, even though it was not making any decision candle, I held my position, and I waited. And the indication that it was not going to break is that what I got is that here, as you can see, this is a high that it reached, and even though I'm getting a green candle over here, it is not crossing this particular high. Yeah, it is which is 40, between 44,150 and up. So basically I had this notion that probably this will toggle between 44,200 and 44,100. Yeah, so as you can see, the candle, 15-minute candle here very closely, that it never broke the highs. Yeah, it never broke the highs, neither did it break the low, as you can see here. Yeah, it was like going sideways. So here I noted down an important point, which is like this one. Where is it? Yeah. Yesterday market was on buy on dips. So the trend is that like after a fall, like when the market is on buy on dips, it goes usually goes sideways and then it goes up if it takes rejection, and then that is sell on rise. Okay, and if it goes up for side while going sideways, it goes up a bit, and if it takes rejection from the upper level, then it gets down very fast, which is sell on rise. Okay, so these are the positions which I had at that point of time. I was balanced, but I waited for the, 130, what move is going to come at 130. Then at 12 right here, when it was falling, it crossed the day low. I was excited to sell, sorry, buy some put option, so that I had this notion that it will go down or something like that, but it wouldn't have yielded that much of profit, or that much, it wouldn't have made sense, because it was already down here. So there was no point trading here because I already missed the train. Okay, so I didn't take it. Instead, I probably so balanced the put call thing. And then yeah, then as you can see, again it got up but didn't cross the high. It got down, it crossed, this was the band. Yeah, this is the line that was supposed to beat, like 44,000. So it was not beating 44,000. Probably some stop loss hunting going over here, like it was just crossing 44,100. And then again, one more thing, I had alerts set in this during this time. I had an alert like of 44,200 upwards and then downward at 44,100. The alert triggered over here when I decided to sell some puts, sorry, buy some put option, but didn't do it because it was already downtrending, and probably this will show some sort of stop loss hunting, like it will stay here for a while and then shoot up or something like that was the notion. Usually the play, because it was not going down as vehemently as it was supposed to. Like if heavy selling is ongoing, so this goes down very sharp, but it was not the case here. So it went down here, it crossed the 44,050 and even went very close, very even went a little bit more down, like 44,020 or something like that. But it again, there was a bullish candle which took it up, and if you look closely, this high is not broken. Okay, this high is not broken here. So then again a downshift came, it sustained, it touched around 44,025 and the candle closed, and from there again the buyers you know took it up a little bit, but again the movement of the candle was like it was going up very slowly, but there was lot of resistance at this 44,100 level. Okay, so but again it didn't cross any high because this was the mark. So again there was a downshift which again got support at 44,000. There was a strong support at 44,000, but it finally broke, and again my alert triggered Zerodha, so I took the positions accordingly. And throughout this tenure I maintained a neutral view. This candle specifically gave me a lot of trouble. I was having trouble managing the risks of the positions that I have taken, sorry, positions that I had taken. Okay, so this had a vehement up move, then down move, but again I had my eyes on this low, which was again the previous day low. It was trading below, very close to the previous day low. So if this breaks, then probably there will be a strong downslide, but it was somehow sustaining, like this. If you look at the pattern, it sustained over here, and then it went down, it broke the low, this one, it broke, and then it went down, and so the downward movement was strong. So like this I reacted to the chart, held on to my positions which I felt were good. I was in constant discussion with my expert. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Finally I thought I will book the profit today or square off, but I didn't do it. I held my positions. These are my positions that I have right now. uh, yeah, these are the positions I have a very neutral point of view, because I think like even if it opens with a gap up or a gap down, I will be balanced, so that Monday is a week starting, and if all of a sudden I don't want to see a big shift or a big change in the positions, the profit and loss. statement. Okay, so finally at this point of time towards the end, it's still, this was the low day low that it got around at 44,985, and over here I had a full bullish view, but I got balanced. Why? Because it didn't, this candle is very important, it didn't break this particular low of 44,900, sorry, 43,985, which is an important level. So it didn't break, so on the contrary, it got a little up. So whatever trouble was happening, and it was like past 3, this is the 3 to 315, and this is the 315 to 330 candle. So yeah, I waited, held my positions, got balanced, and let's see what happens in the next week. Okay, that's it for today. Have a good weekend.